This is our inheritance. The genteel expressions we wear to diminish their apprehensions. This is accommodation's leisurely suicide. The party line in which we wait for tables, take the orders, grin submissively, and look toothless. This is mailboxes filled with 180-day late notices. This is hopelessness. Psychosomatic illnesses spelled out in bold scarlet letters, hypertension, migraines, ulcers, eviction notices, and foreclosures, 80% interest rates on payday loans, and low 400 credit scores. This is back-to-back double shifts and scratch-off artery ticket wishes, the stench of the ginned-up exhalations of the faithful, the stained glass vein exaltations reverberating off of the apathetic faces of their self-created saviors. This is screaming amnesia on Sunday morning and Monday morning lucidity. This is 11-pound miracles operating on CP time. The stream of obscenities proclaiming that last night's SEAL game, and the pitiless laughter of the gathered bystanders as a snake eyes ate his nest egg and the 808s played on. This is illicit stumbling blocks dropped on pitch black docks, the glowing eyes that flicker in Arm & Hammer ambition kitchens, cracks in the sidewalk, and metallic amnesia clouds. This is luxury cars parked in the projects, the oblong logic of the slum, the sparkling facades we hide our scarred hearts behind. Welfare lines that drag on for generations and generations, and the immortality of unconfronted contradictions. This is the distilled spirits of a million dismembered 6-year-olds, stitched into digi teddy bears and tethered to telephone poles. This is drive-through fast food oases and unseen food deserts, deep-fried anniversaries with extra cheese, asthma, obesity, cancer, diabetes, and convenience. This is the bitterness, the smell we know so well, the quintessential essence of the blues. The awkward, deafening silence subsequent to underfunded I love yous, the low finance romance assassin, the cold comfort of being relegated to friendship. This is the broken-hearted boys masquerading as pimps, the tragic memory stash in designer handbags, and the self-described bitches that love them. This is for the record-setting success of the auto-tune Simonex sex sedative aesthetic, the maliciously orchestrated starvation of the love song. This is the feeling in the air tonight. This is spontaneity between strangers without kisses or last names, and the everlasting succession of ghetto bastards ascending from ghetto heaven. This is for all that we have lost in our relentless pursuit of everything. For the creative way we use language, and the funny way that effort sounds so much more gangster than I give up. This is for the dreams that we've abandoned, and the demons we've adopted. For the criminalization of meandering passion, the auction blocks back entrance, and the initial public offerings of convicted incarnate gods on Wall Street. This is our legacy out there on the corner, relegated to the margins, standing stoic beneath streetlights after midnight. We are them, unpolished gems fishing in rock-filled pockets, ostentatious and cocky, watermelon seeds cast on the concrete, and dying to survive to live, to be ourselves, to finally be ourselves, to be ourselves. This is the darkness before the dawning of an embryonic age. The brilliant, universal abyss from whence we come. This is me, this is you, meditating, levitating, accelerating, radiating this peculiar idea called infinity. This is footsteps unbridled by gravity. The sound of mischievous dewdrops tickling the vanishing shadows. Sunflowers, black roses, and African violets growing from the mouths of tires and abandoned alleyways. This is the unabashedly joyful opus of summer rain. This is the melting heart, sapphire sky, and springtime pheromone aromas. This is the blossoming ethos of tomorrow, the indefatigable supernova soul, and the inscrutable power of the one from which we all flow. This is the giving hand, the unclenched fist, the fact that God is not a capitalist. This is the unguarded garden, the human family reunion, and the magnificent cacophony of falling stone walls. This is speaking truth to power, the iridescent proclamations rattling from the tongues of babies triumphantly wailing in unison. We are no longer afraid. We are gods. We are gods, and you do not own us. We are sovereign microcosms of all that ever was and is and will be. We are the children of the fall, the mothers and fathers of invention. We are something suns and moons and stars and planets. We speak in a parlance that you cannot think in. We are the secret that you have been keeping, and we are no longer afraid. This is the homeopathic elixir we've been dying to take in. We are beyond your reach. Your bombs are swallowed by our oceans, your sabers shattered by lighting, your industries, your gender inequalities, your prisons, your catechisms, religions, and dogma, your politics, your shining edible edifices, your rifles and your planes and your tanks and your things and your things and your things and your things are the tangible manifestations of all you have ever been and are and will be. You are quickly becoming extinct, and we are no longer afraid. This is the homeopathic elixir we've been dying to take in. The self-contained revelation, the answer that's been awaiting the properly stated question, the exponential life lesson that we will all inhale together. This is the critical mass that has a long last shattered the unrelenting grip of ambivalence on the transcendent spirit, emancipating us to soar. This is the salvation we've been waiting for. This is redemption. This is what it looks like when love wins. And this is for the ones that will be here to see it happen.